ndị be anyị ka ọ mara na anyị na mma n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Anyị sị na n'Igbo ya adị mma, na n'Igbo ya amaka, na n'Igbo ya dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise. Ụmụnne m, ka gbapụ na ihe ọzọ wetara ya bụ ozi anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Ya bụ ozi bụ according to the Biafran activist wetara ya bụ ozi, as he quote: breaking news. Fulani ex-army chief of staff Buratai cries in pain. Simon Ekpa's boys crashing Nigerian army in southeast beg Tinubu to cross the border. Hear the news in details. Alright, according to update Makiawe, but this is according to the Biafran activist with Yabozi. Because pay attention to this update. Over to you, sir.
This is just to curb the insecurity in Nigeria.
Listen good. If you want to shut border, let them first shut the northern border.
Okay.
Yes, if you really want to shut border, start it from the north. Let me see. Yeah, Buratai, start it in the north.
Let me not give me a good idea or a good said he just left. Why didn't he do all this when he was in power? Do you agree with them?
Thunder, fire generation.
What he did in Americano? Why are you saying that?
What he did to Biafran, we are waiting for God to punish him. It is a nana before.
Because he's no longer the chief of army staff. That's why you are saying with confidence.
Tinubu should remove it. It's immobile. It's not active. He should re-employ Buratai.
Because he said that he was
when Buratai came because we are in peace. Buratai, see, let me tell you. Now it's not yesterday. Today is different from that time. And what makes what is happening today in the east be happening today in Buratai as a result of how can somebody peacefully be protesting here because you carry gun? Now men don't carry gun, make Buratai go. If they bomb Buratai, well, make it enter east. I challenge Buratai. He's a stupid man. Make it go east. Make it go. Let him go. Buratai, yeah, you are welcome. I think you went before. Go now. Yeah, I think go now. Carry gun. You still you gun for it. The people of village, Boko Haram go vandalize your village. What do you do? When you know
is angry now.
And then he's supposed to excuse me. As a soldier is always a soldier. He's supposed to start in his village for not allowing those Boko Haram to vandalize his home. He's supposed to defend it so that he will prove to us that he's capable. He's supposed to defend it. And anything he wants to do, let him start in the north first. I want to see his capability in the north. Then let him come down. Let him come down to east. I think Sidious Musa say gentle is this one, gentle that one. They are looking for them. To be done deployment go look for them to Inokide. Sidious Musa how market. So when I see gentle catch. Where are your boys? Where are the men? Now the gentle I want me to catch. Now gentle to the border.
The border now. Buratai is talking about the border.
It's no longer gentle now. He says so gentle is no longer the problem.
But I don't forget that Sidious Musa said Tinubu should, they should build a big fence in every part of Nigeria border. Do you think it's a good solution?
Is it by building fence? Some people know the fence, jump fence. Yes. You know the kind of fence that is between Spain and Morocco. People see there. Despite the security, despite everything that is over there, yet men are entering Spain. Come to Nigeria. For how long? How many days? How many years he won't use them? How many years did the Tinubu have in power? Yeah, one thing is you understand. How many years did the Tinubu have to spend before he will get out of that place? Probably now, maybe, okay, I have given him 2027. In 2021, he will get out of the office. Will he now come and tell whosoever that goes to the office, that stays there now, that goes there, will he now come back and be telling the person what to do? No, he cannot. If he's alive to spend 8 years and finish 8 years, he will come down straight to Lagos here. He will not even stay in Abuja because he knows that in that Abuja, the kind of security he control now, he will not be able to control it when another president, especially If God really want to deal with him, make he come be person like Atiku. Now Atiku come take over. You know what that tells you? Tinubu said, you know, police. Now, the next available supply. But relax. No be now, not before.
Okay, but we saw a video of Islamic terrorists invading the Hausa land, and was disturbing because you know what happened recently in Katsina and other part of Plateau. Before it was reported that was 13 initially it was reported that was 13, but now I think we're in 50 now.
Over 50.
But now what should the Hausa do as regards this now? They say that the Fulanis are not to be trusted.
I will start saying I'm not an Hausa. After all, they are the one that invited them. They are the one that give them land. They are the one that call them their brother. Let them face it. Only house in Gloria. So they are the one that fetch the firewood that carry hand firewood. So they should expect Lisa to come and dance in their company.
We've seen, Sidi Musa said that he said Southeast is now peaceful after some Ekpa ordeal or arrest, and he has come out to say what he said. He has activated troops and activated operation that will finally crush, the BLA and Simon Ekpa boys, like the way he termed it when he was on China's TV. And at the same time, he said all Nigerians should go and learn combat, and what that everybody must learn combat to protect his or herself, but is ready and has activated troops to destroy the IPOP who he termed as kidnappers and ritualists.
My dear brother, there are sometimes we begin to make some statements. And sometimes those of them that are in upper chamber on a high quality of their position, when I begin to listen to their statement, it do baffle me. You say there is peace in the southeast. That ever since you arrest Simon Ekpa, if there is peace in the southeast, why did you send troops to southeast?
Why did you send troops?
Yes. Why should he send troops? Why must he send troops? Say, are you sending troops in a place where there is peace already? No, that means you're a liar. You are sending troops to, and what if you are sending troops to the east and you send the troop and there is peace? Where do you send the troop? And at the same time, the troop you are sending, on what purpose are you sending it? And you say there is peace in the southeast. What happened in Okigwe? When did Okigwe case happen? Is it not recently? Of which even Okigwe, if I'm not mistaken, on now. Those, what is it called? Amnesty people. When did that come? Is it last year? Was it not last week? So why is Sidi Musa telling lies? And Sidi Musa coming again, telling you and I, there is speed that then everybody, my mama that is pursuing 80 years, should go and train Kung Fu. Abi, he should go and train Kung Fu on how to protect himself. Telling you that Sidi Musa is giving you and I a signal that he has failed. Nigerian security has failed. Nigerian military has failed. Nigerian military doesn't have what it takes again to combat insecurity. In fact, Nigerian military is running out of ideas. They are running out of men. They are running out of cash, and they are running out of equipment. Tools is no longer in their hand. So Sidi Musa is completely a failure. For him telling Nigerians to go and train for Kung Fu.
It's not a good idea.
A good idea.
Bandits are with gun. How they defend themselves?
Wait, I'm coming, my brother. Oh, that means you need to go and invite Jet Li and Jackie Chan. And Jet Li, when Jet Li come, AK-47 or that gun, that rotating that machine, let me see how he will fly.
Okay.
And I will see how far he will go on air without landing. You understand? Baba, all these people, Sidi Musa is a failure. He doesn't know what to say again. He just used that word to console himself. He's crying inside. He knows that he has failed nothing. Nigeria doesn't have anything again in terms of military, in terms of security, anything, failure. That's why Sidi Musa is negotiating with Tuji Bello. Yes, if he has not, why stops him for not?
So they don't have a strategy to combat or to crush this terrorist.
Yes, they don't have it. They have not.
They don't have the technical know-how.
They don't have any.
The strategy.
Go to strategy.
The technology.
The technology. the technical, the ideology, the scientiology, the braingeology, even the humanology, and the numberology, whatsoever logic you can use it. Sidious Musa has run out of ideas. No fuel again in the car. Are you hearing me? No fuel again inside the car. The vehicle has broken down on the way. Sidious Musa and his men. Nigeria doesn't have security. And they will come, they will tell you, say Nigeria is the giant of Africa. That was the story of yesterday, not currently. Yes, you are giant of Africa. You can't manage insecurity, you cannot secure your people. You understand? What makes you go to Burkina Faso today? See where men, when you talk of military, you see them in action. Go to Morocco and see what go to. You see countries. I'm not talking
Giant of Africa.
That's what giant of Africa in what sense? Is it in the area of economy? Is it in the area of leadership? Is it in the area of security? Is it in the area of trust, of faith, of belief of the people? Ask every Nigerian that is passing. Ask them. They will tell you they have lost their faith in Nigeria. Nigerian person now give them visa now to Ghana. You will see almost half of Nigeria is ready to enter Ghana. Yes, as we speak. You now make mistake, say Canada is open. Hey! There will be no Nigerians again. Everybody will empty themselves. You understand? Then if security is there and if life is good, economy is working, in terms of leadership, we have the quality one. Do you think that Nigerians will be thinking of what to do to leave their country? Are you hearing me? Go to Morocco. How many Moroccans are outside their country? How many of them are tasty and how many of them are hungry leaving their country? Please answer me. Tell me now. At least if you don't know, we don't know much, you can check, you can Google, you can watch. Even if you go and eat their footballs, go and watch their league. Go and watch their footballers. How many of them are playing outside their country? How many? But if you mention Nigeria now, only England alone reach 1 million playing in English club. I don't want to talk about Egypt or Tunisia. I don't want to talk about Canada. I don't want to talk about other countries where Nigeria pack yourself. Poland, go Poland, you go and see many Nigerians playing. Why? The country is not working. No system is not functioning. That is why you see Nigerians looking for options for survival because there is no hope from the leaders. Neither did they even believe tomorrow that hope will still come. You see why everybody is looking for alternative. You see why many things that is happening in Nigeria is happening. And even if you see the Fulanis that commit all these crimes, when you arrest them today, the next minute, order from above, you free them. I could remember when Muhammadu Buhari was in power, a man, one soldier man, here at Obade, he met when we are talking. He was very, very hungry, begging for food. As we bought him food and water, he sat down. When he finished, he said he ran away from Sambisa forest. That Sambisa forest, my brother, there was no forest there. Nothing like forest. They are just calling it Sambisa forest. No forest for there. Do you understand? It's a desert. It's a desert place. You understand me? So now the manner. If you see Fulanis acting, killing people, if you want to act, they will tell you, order have not come from above. Order have not come from above, but these people are killing people. Then as a security personnel to perform his job, they will tell you order have not come from above. So you have to wait until when order come from above. When will the order come? When will that order come? That is the society we find ourselves, and that is the country. You see the reason why we are talking about Biafra. Exactly now. You see why we are talking about Biafra, we are talking about, leaving this country, exiting from Nigeria so that we can have a society, a country whereby we will have our peace, we will have sense of belonging, we will be happy being a citizen of the place. Then we will now have a leader that is conscious, a leader that cares, a leader that can give us soldiers, a leader that will feel what we are feeling, a leader that will feel our pains, a leader that we can call upon. He will come. He will hear us and he will listen to us. That's why we are calling for Biafra, not to politicians or leaders like in Nigeria, the criminals, money launderers. If carrying our money, carrying Nigerian money away to overseas, go and stock it there, and still went back there and collect that same money with interest. And you know, say that is why they say penny wise, pounds foolish.
Okay,
but Nigerian money to overseas. You still go back to collect the money, they will say you will pay interest. Is that no foolishness?
Antonio Guterres has come out publicly to say that freedom fighting, it is not a crime. That is enshrined in the UN Charter, that self-agitation, it is not a crime. So the reason why Ekpa is still in incarceration, the government needs to tell the world why Finland is still holding Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi in detention. That everybody has right to self-agitation. Everybody has right to self-referendum as enshrined in the United Nations Charter, and which Nigeria itself is a signatory to it, that has always kept the country under bondage, whereby you feel that nobody born of man can come up with the issue of division. And now, thank God that the United Nations President Antonio Guterres has come out to say self-agitation is a welcome idea, that anyone who feels they cannot be part of a contraction anymore can excuse themselves. And anyone who feels they cannot belong to a country anymore, they can reach out and exit that country. Why are they still holding those who want to exit the country? Why is Finnish government still holding Ekpa for fighting for the freedom of people? Why is the Nigerian state still holding Mazi Nnamdi over the Biafran agitation? Why are they still holding him? Because they are holding him because of their own selfish interests. They are holding him all to themselves because they are the one partaking, they are the one enjoying in this one Nigeria. And some of you that is coming out to say one Nigeria, that Nigeria cannot divide. Who told you that the country cannot divide? In 1914, before the amalgamation, don't we have the southern and the northern protectorates? We are not even living together. We are not one. But today, when the British came up with this forceful marriage, they had to join us together. And now this is that result of that marriage has now brought the country into a stagnant, has now brought the country standstill, has now brought the country whereby the country itself is not moving forward. The country as of today is not moving forward. The country as it stands has remained stagnant for 60 years. So when Ojukwu fought the civil war, he knew all this. And if Gowon had kept to his own promise after the Aburi Accord in Ghana, all this issue of Fulanis, all these issues of Igbos wanting to exit the country would not come up, because I could not really that in the same Aburi Accord there was a place that Gowon agreed to restructure the country, that every region would manage their resources, but Gowon came back to the country and refused to implement that, and this has caused a whole lot of chaos now in the country, that you see that Fulanis will migrate from the Sahel and come down to the southern part of the country to torment people, to cause havoc, to cause chaos. And nobody is checkmating the excessive of these so-called Fulanis. So now that now that the UN government has vindicated Simon Ekpa that self-agitation, it is not a crime, that it is enshrined in the United Nations Charter. So I think the French government have to bury their face in shame. You are only Simon Ekpa. People are being quiet in the scientists on a daily basis. How many persons, how many lives has been lost just because you want to keep Nigeria together? If Nigeria is a state that don't obey the rule of law, are you not saying that the Finnish government or the Finland state should not also obey the rule of law? Are we saying that Finland too should not obey rule of law? The question is, how long can we continue to be in this fake marriage, in this false marriage that is not working? A marriage that some years ago Fulanis invaded Kwara State, Ilorin, and quiet over 24 persons were quiet, and up till now no arrest has been made, just because Kanu said that the Igbos will exit the country. Today Mazen Kanu is in detention.
Ndị be anyị ngwadaru niile nụ dịka onye si wee gee ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'ịrụ akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Anyị chọrọ ịma ife unu chere na ụdị nke unu gbasata maka ya bụ ife nwanne nwoke kọwagasị ọpdeti o wetara anyị n'ịrụ akwụkwọ ka efu nche gbasata maka ya bụ ife, dropụrụ anyị ya n'akara kọment na kọment sekshọn ka anyị fụ alụ gị, fụ ife iche, ngwa ka emesịa na ụmụnne.